Consider this your formal invitation to the real Hogwarts, the most magical school on earth. That's right, Starseed Academy is taking enrollment for new students into my program, Psychic Light. The thing is, magic does exist, and we all have these gifts built into our energetic system. Every single person, yes, you, has the ability to tap into their clairs. And what do I mean by that? That's clairvoyance, which is clear seeing, clairaudience, which is clear hearing, clairsentience, which is clear feeling, and claircognizance, which is clear knowing. Not only that, but every single person also has built in soul gifts. Gifts that you brought here with you to Earth. And if you are an awakened starseed, if you are watching this, you are meant to use these gifts in service. That's your Earth mission. You know that feeling you get inside, that sense of urgency that you're here to do something. You're here to help in some way. You're here to make changes. You're here to make big waves. You know that this system, this 3D system is crumbling. This is the first step. First, you have to discover and master your gifts because they are the foundation to your Earth mission, to the reason that you're here. And all of those clairs that I mentioned before are the most powerful phone lines, like telephone lines of communication to spirit, to your guides, to other dimensions, to other realms. And when you learn to truly use them, to understand exactly what you're receiving, to understand exactly how to send back, then you can communicate with anyone, anywhere. And it's so powerful. This is how people channel, which is also included in Psychic Light. In fact, we spend an entire month teaching you how to channel in a clean and ethical way, which means this is not ego channeling, which is what you see out there when you're scrolling your socials and you're seeing these channeled messages from people that give you the ick and you know it's not real. That is ego channeling. What I teach is completely different. It is clean. It is ethical. It is done safely. And that's the thing about these gifts. They are truly divine. They were built into you, just as natural as your fingers. They were a part of you, and they are meant to be used. And there are so many beautiful ascended masters and spiritual gurus and leaders of spirituality across human history that have used these gifts to create miracles, to gather the masses together in unity consciousness. Yes, Christ consciousness. And this is exactly what we need to move into this new Earth frequency. We need people just like you, embracing their gifts, learning how to use them, and then using them in service to the light. Hence the program name, Psychic Light. It's all about in being service to the light. It's all about bringing people together, back into unity, healing humanity, healing the Earth. It can be done, but it starts with you. So I want to tell you a little bit about this incredible program. And when you hear the curriculum, if you feel something inside, like a flutter in the heart, like a little oof in the gut, like that's for me. That's what I'm here to do. This is my next step on my Earth mission. If you get that soul nudge, then you'll know. But first, let me ask you this. Do you desire a deeper connection to your guides? You know that they're trying to communicate with you. In fact, they've been sending all the signs. Do you know that there's more to your gifts, but you're having trouble accessing them? Do you know that you have a purpose for being on Earth, but you aren't clear on what that purpose is or on your mission? Do you feel called to explore deeper into other dimensions, realms, and explore with higher dimensional beings, but you don't know where to start or how to do it safely? Do you feel drawn to channeling, Akashic records, light language, and astral travel? Have you had metaphysical experiences you can't explain? Are you receiving downloads, but they feel vague or incomplete? Do you know you have past lives that you need to remember, but the information feels locked away from you? Do you have psychic sensations breaking through, like chills, flashes of visions, hearing words and sounds when no one is there, visits from spirit, reading other people, having lucid dreams, and other psychic phenomena? Are you looking for the aligned business path to use these gifts of yours in service that will also create abundance and freedom for you? If that sounds like you, then Psychic Light is for you. It is your next step, but hang tight because I'm going to describe the curriculum and you can tune in and see if you feel that soul nudge. Psychic Light is the most comprehensive spiritual and psychic training program that exists on the market. In fact, it's 4 months of training. It's professional training. It's certified training. It's the complete spiritual toolkit, and it's perfect for spiritual entrepreneurs, for starseeds, for light workers, for awakening souls, and for people that are trying to break in to their own spiritual business. Because when you use your gifts in service, your awakened and trained gifts, they propel you to your highest timeline. You align with your highest self frequency and you find yourself on your highest business timeline as well, where all of the joy and the freedom and the abundance are waiting for you. Not only are you giving back with these gifts in service and feeling so fulfilled and completing that earth mission, but it will be the most freedom, joy, fulfillment, and abundance that you could possibly experience on this timeline in this lifetime. In fact, I can guarantee that you will not be the same after this training. So get ready to skyrocket your frequency, unveil your highest timeline, merge with your highest self, work very closely with your angels, ancestors, spirit guides, animal guides, galactic guides, councils, and your Akashic Gatekeeper. Get ready to heal your pineal gland, to clear, activate, and reconnect your psychic centers to that pineal gland hub. Get ready to learn to speak the language of the clairs. Yes, they are their own language. Get ready to master your divine channel and to discover light language, astral travel, and Akashic records. In fact, you should just get ready to experience expansion and growth that touches all areas of your life, personal, business, and your relationships, leading to remembrance and reconnection of your true self and potential. Calling all spiritual entrepreneurs, calling all channelers, energy healers, card readers, coaches, calling all leaders from each star nation and realm. This is your time to rise. If not now, when? Literally, when will you do this? It is already 2023, and 2024 has some huge energetic shifts, some huge waves of awakening that are about to hit this planet. It's time to take your gifts and your leadership to the next level. Will you answer the call? Let this be the year, because the skills that you learn inside of Psychic Light are imperative to your earth mission. You are being called to step more fully into your spiritual work, and this is the next step. So move through the fear, the self-doubt, that nagging ego with all of its excuses to keep you small, and get ready for real magic. And you won't be alone on this journey. I will guide you each step of the way, as I have many of my students. So let's take a look at the curriculum. So in the first month, it's all about setting the foundation. This is where you're learning preparation and sacred space, pineal gland healing and psychic centers reconnection, soul gifts and an Akashic journey, and a soul gifts discovery, which is a group reading from me. In the second month, you'll be learning the language of the clairs, clairvoyance and merging with your highest self, clairaudience and meeting your spirit guide, clairsentience and learning about your empathic superpowers, claircognizance and a message from source. In month 3 is all about clean and ethical channeling. We're starting out with an intro to channeling and automatic writing. We're moving into spoken channeling with a partner exercise. The third week will be spoken channeling and complete your first reading. And we're going to finish off that month with trance channeling and a channeled message for the group. And the last month is all about soul discovery, an intro into light language, an intro to astral travel, an intro to the Akashic records, how to read them for yourself and for others, and a highest timeline group reading from me. You will not be the same after Psychic Light. 4 months of professional training in the psychic arts, that will change you. It will change your life. In fact, so many of my students go on to friggin' rock it in the spiritual community, really carving out a name for themselves as being the real deal, building an incredible reputation along with their soul empire. Because once these gifts come online, you are filled with a fire to really dive into your mission, into your purpose for being here. And it's so beautiful to watch. So these 4 months are broken down into 16 weeks of weekly classes. The classes are live and held on Zoom. It's a small and an intimate group each time so that everyone gets the support that they need from me. Every single class will be recorded and it will be hosted in a professional way in an online course that's easy to navigate. And there'll be so much more included in that course as well. So many video resources, PDF notes for you to save, print, to build your own Psychic Light manual. There's also a private online community of your fellow students where you can support each other, ask questions, share so much. And in fact, we even have an app to enhance your mobile experience. And upon completion of Psychic Light, you get a gorgeous certificate that you can display on your socials, on your website, hang it in your office, and you'll know that you've put in the work to become certified in your psychic gifts. This journey is about embracing who you really are in all of your power, in all of your divinity, in all of your passions. It's about unlocking your psychic gifts, discovering your soul gifts, and using these gifts in service to the light. On the path of your earth mission, every new step feels scary at first. But if you lean into that feeling, if you follow those soul nudges, those feelings that you get inside, that quiet little voice urging you to try this, then you'll end up where you're meant to be. The new earth is real, and it's created one citizen at a time, one leader at a time. And if you're still watching this, you are meant to be with me on this journey. And I can't wait to meet you and get to work with you. So now it's time for you to go and take aligned action. Take responsibility for your future. Grab the spoon and get ready to change your life. So go ahead, click the link, go and read all about Psychic Light, all the beautiful bonuses that are included. Go and click that link, but don't hesitate. Because I keep the classes so small, you want to reserve your seat right away. And if you have any questions at all, please feel free to come and find me on Instagram, get in my DMs. I'd be happy to guide you on whether or not this program is really right for where you're at. I love you all so much, and I'll see you out there in the new earth frequency.